Hey, hello. My name's Rograt. Welcome back to Caves of Card. Here we are in Not Kuva, which is a historic site. We are one strata deep, and we are here for the precious resource known as cybernetic credit wedge. I don't know why I said it like a robot, it just feels right. And we are here because last episode we got extremely lucky. We found... what did we find? We found a gun rack, an equipment rack. We found polygel. So right now we are sitting pretty with... let's just move back here. I don't want to burn to death right now. Or ever, for that matter. Let's keep... these slug snouts are gonna mess me up if we're not careful. So we gotta make sure that we can get them... there we go, like that. Boom. Who knows what we'll find down here. Hopefully, we've only done one historic site so far, and we got an axe, which I don't want to call crappy, but I'm gonna call it crappy. It gives us 2 extra ego though, so it's a shopping axe. It's a fancy axe you put on when you want to impress your friends. It's actually not that good. Okay. This guy could boil me to death if we're not careful here. Same with you. I'm passing turns here to put myself out first. There we go. So close. Right. Our fire resist is basically non-existent. 5. Let's hit you with the old bing bong long range charge. Wow, the fact that we can't one hit a dog right now is a little bit telling. We are gearing up to go to Bethesda Susa, so I would like maybe a little bit more strength if we can find it. Let's see what we found here. We are now in Traveling Void. Very ominous name. Let's hit you with a flurry, and then let's hit you with a... actually, you know what? We're gonna rebuke you. Will you be my friend? Kind of. You wander away disinterestedly. You're not actually my friend, but you also don't hate me. So that's good. You are gonna give me a little hand. I see books. Let's try not to let them burn. Hit them with a charge. What do we have here? Another chain pistol. Extremely good. As is the electro bow. Underrated weapon, honestly. I mean, we're not going to be using it, but it's very accurate. It's great at what it does. Also gives you some ambient light as well. Stop setting everything on fire. Come over here. Get smashed. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Right. Let's take a look around. Can you hit me from here? You cannot. Alright, wonderful. Okay, I see 1 legendary chest. That means we're either at the bottom of this historic site or that we have 2 relics to find. If this has a credit wedge in it... okay, it does not have a credit wedge in it, which means there is indeed another relic chest. This is Lavoka, Dog's Gift. It's worse than what we're using, but let's see what makes it special here. I mean, dogs love you. I mean, that could be reason enough to equip it. It also gives you 1 extra willpower. It's not quite what I'm after. It's also very heavy. It weighs 60 pounds. I will take it for the XP. And I will almost certainly sell it. If we had picked that up earlier, that would have been nice. But we couldn't, so there you go. There you have it. I'm seeing books. Okay, this is bad. Move through the scalding steam very quickly, otherwise you will be boiled alive. Right, let's grab these books. Let's bait these pigs out as well. Okay. No. That's too many pigs. Too many pigs spoil the broth. Hit him with a bonk, hit him with a flurry. Do McFlurries still exist? I haven't had a McDonald's McFlurry in forever. Are you gonna leave me alone now? Looks like we're good. Stop that. Okay, so we have 2 relics from here, which I'm pretty happy about. Let's keep moving down here. We are now in the liminal floor. Normally that means that there's going to be another floor after this. At least that's what I seem to have noticed. Let me hide around the corner. And then smash up all these pigs. That's a lot of fire pigs, honestly. Maybe more pig than we can handle. Let's try and bait them around the corner here. Wonderful. Can I heal? Thank you very much. Grab some oil there along the way. Let's charge you. We have a hornblower over there. Interesting. Are you going to come for me? You are going to come for me. Get absolutely smashed. Okay. Let the pigs come forwards. Probably just start shooting the hell out of them, honestly. Okay. More dogs. Glad we caught you near a corner, because I really am not in the mood to get blown to smithereens. That's one of the worst ways to get blown. Get stunned, my friend. I don't think we have... are we sitting on any skill points? We absolutely are not. We have 18. Okay, I'm glad you came from behind there. I do have a lot of sower seeds right now, which is nice. Let me charge you. Knocked him down like a bozo. Thanks to my shield slam. Get smashed. Nice charge. If I don't say so myself. Any more books on this floor? Yes. There sure is. What are you two doing hanging around with each other? That's very suspicious. Man, you have some armor on you, buddy. You actually didn't have any armor. We just suck at melee right now. Okay, good to know. I think we just need a better weapon. Get me a Crysteel hammer and I'll be happy. Do not suck me through your portal, thank you. I am confused right now. Let's hope we don't get sucked. We got sucked. We are in the jungle, at the very least, though. Whereabouts? At least we're on the surface. We are not in the deep jungle, so that's a relief. Is there anything here? No. Doesn't look like it. How far away am I exactly? I'm there. Oh, I'm super close. That's actually very lucky. No. Let's get back to it. That actually was the most considerate portal I've ever been sucked through, so... We're already back. Try not to tread on the disintegration mines. They hurt. These ones don't hurt that much, but normally they do hurt, trust me. Okay, I feel like we're almost done with this floor. Defoliant grenade, sure, why not? Might come in useful for something. You know, I was thinking on this run, it would be nice to make friends with the trolls in Bethesda Susa. And that's mostly so we can find all of the cool relics. Kindrish would be a great one. An early Kindrish would go a long way. But, I'm not sure because we're going to need a lot of Schrodinger pages to make that work. We do have quite a few bookbinders though, that said. So maybe after we're done here, I'll pay a visit to the still and see what's what. Okay, I think this might be the final floor here. Let me just drag these guys over here. Get them on the stairway. It's a tale as old as time. Wow, they're all funneling to the stairway. I just killed about 12 pigs. Actually, no, I killed some goat folk as well. Okay, there's the legendary, aka the big boss man. Let's take a look at you, shall we? Hated by the seekers of the sightless way. Interesting. Kind of interesting, anyway. Get charged. I don't know what you're capable of, but I'll try and keep you bonked if I can. Okay, you're being devoured right now by a gelatinous prism. Let me put my fire out. There we are. You immediately set me on fire again. Okay, you have fire attack, so you're probably capable of casting more fire at me. Well, how hot am I? I'm 600 degrees right now. That's not too bad. And you're toast. Alright, wonderful. Let me heal. I said let me heal. Okay. Is this the chest? Do you have a credit wedge? You do have a lovely credit wedge there. That is excellent. That means we are indeed at the bottom of this historic site. We have the Traveling Dirk of Quava. It gives us teleportation at level 3. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna grab this chest as well. Let's just take a look at what we're currently using here. I mean, this is a folded carbide dagger that we just picked up, or at least it's that tier. 1d8, but this one has the benefit of giving us teleportation. Now, it's not going to be the best teleportation in the world. Let me put it on my hotkey, but it could save our bacon. Let's see how accurate it is, roughly. It's actually not that bad at all. Currently, it's at level 5 because of our ego. I'm pretty happy with that, truth be told. Where did that pig go? Let's finish clearing this floor, see if there's anything else here worthwhile. I'm getting absolutely ganked by slug snouts right now. So right now, as it stands, we have 4 more credit wedges. Or rather, we have 4 more points to spend once we install our credit wedges. And with that, we can actually equip the equipment rack. Not sure what we're going to do with it yet. Okay, that's a whole bunch of pigs. They melted like butter. Okay, I think we're done here. You're stuck. I was hoping for maybe one more book. Ooh, what do we have here? 2 pumpies. You know what? I'm gonna mark them as scrap. Am I? Yeah, I don't think they sell particularly well. Those number 3 bits are pretty useful as well, so... Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We may as well jump straight to... Do we have anything to identify? We do have something. A mag hammer. Is the mag hammer better than what I'm using? 9 pen, 6d2. Yeah, it kind of is. Maybe. The penetration's better. Let me think about it. Let's jump over to the grit gate right now. Meow. And let's install our brand new credit wedges. Hopefully we can get all of them installed this time. No, hold on. Wrong thing. Upgrade my license. 2. Can I do another 2? Yes. Wonderful. So, we currently have 11... Hold on. We are 1 short of equipment rack, so maybe it's time to uninstall something. I think rapid release finger flexors is the first one to go here. Pentaceps is incredibly useful, and night vision's just absolutely OP. Boom. Now we can install the equipment rack. Oh, we have to uninstall our heart. Alright, let's see. We're currently at 146 HP. If we remove it, where are we at? 125. Let's hope that isn't the difference maker for us. How many... I need to buy some ammo whilst I'm here. Okay, you can see here we currently have 2 back slots. So what I did want to test last episode is if we were to just theoretically, let me uninstall the pentaceps here and let me install the gun rack. I want to see if you can stack stuff. You can still put it on your back. We may stick with this body plan. This is gonna give us 2 extra gun slots, essentially. If we can get 1 more chain pistol, and because we have a Kimbo, we're going to be firing. You can see here that we have 3 chain pistols installed right now. That's pretty sick. Let me take a quick look around, see if anybody's selling anything. Okay, so I just bought some ammo, that's it. Let's go check out the Dromad. We still don't really have much to sell, other than the legendary armor we picked up. I should probably check what kind of energy cell we're using in this, because we actually don't know what it is at the moment as it stands. So let's just take that out and ID it. It's a high capacity chem cell. Okay, fair. Right, let's speak to the Dromad. This is a high tier Dromad, so they tend to have some really good stuff. Give me all your lead slugs, please. However, in this instance, they actually have almost nothing that we're interested in. This is pretty good. This number 4 bit could come in handy for us. No idea what that is. I'm glad we can stack these chain pistols now, though. That's sick. I'm sad about uninstalling pentaceps, but that's okay. Let's... what do we want to do? I do need to make my way to Ezra. I'm going to do a quick once over at the stilt first. We do have books to hand in. I'm going to see if we can get a level out of that. No, I would not like to. At the moment. Okay, well look at this. I'm just exploring some ruins in the desert here, and we got our final chain pistol, so that's great. We now have 4 chain pistols. I kind of want to unload these on something. Mr. Dragonfly, I apologize. Just a hail of bullets. Ooh, okay. What do we find? A legendary Dawn Glider. Not quite sure I want to deal with this right now. I mean, I'm basically a walking minigun. We are using a disgusting amount of bullets when we fire, but that's fine. If I could grab a few more books before we go and hand them in, that would be excellent. Ah, what do we have here? Is this a moon gate? A sun gate? Let's try and ID it, shall we? It's Aleph Kak Sun Gate. Not gonna lie, there's a huge temptation to walk into that right now. You shoot me, I shoot you. How about that? Any books here, lads? I don't think so. Alright, well, I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna do it. Okay, we're in ruins. That's not that bad. We're on the surface. I do hear explosions in the background. I'm not sure if you can hear that. There's probably goat folk sowers around here somewhere. Well, actually, it might just be, yeah, electric sparking. I do see a livid creeper over here, so... Thank you for the 500 XP. Boom. Easiest XP you've ever made in your life. Let's just wait here a little longer, see if we can draw any more of them out. That is a laser turret. Let's be careful here. More livid creepers. Love to see it. And there we go. You wait a few turns and eventually they'll come over to you. Web toad. Somehow this laser turret has web toes. Don't ask me. I have no idea how that works, but... Oh, I also picked up a set of night vision goggles in the desert, but of course, we don't need them. Because we have Truekin night vision, which is the true version of night vision. Let's wait here a little while, see if there's any more livid creepers. No. Looks like we have a chain gun down here. What they don't know is I was the original chain gun. Would love to have some form of clairvoyance, not gonna lie. Yeah, our damage is not great, is it? Yes, we need to work on our melee skill a little bit here. Anyway, looks like we're done. Let's see where we are in terms of the world map here. More ruins. I mean, I guess I'll explore them. It can't hurt. Just charged directly into the wall there. Oops. Okay, try and close the distance on this bozo. Already kind of regretting not having pentaceps. Honestly. God, I hate the sowers so much. Look at them. Try and bait them around the corner here. Hit you with the flurry. Hit you with the bonk. Okay, this guy up here is doing a lot of damage to me. What are you using? Folded carbide longsword. Okay, fair. Whoa! That's not good, is it? Maybe a good time to use our little teleport ability that we picked up. And then let's pop one of our... where is my salve injector? Here we go. And that's exactly why, because this guy somehow can hit me from across the map, which is absolute nonsense. Get me out of here. You gonna follow me? No, didn't think so. Alright, I'll see you guys back at the stilt. Oh, we made it back. I picked up a couple more books along the way. Just give you everything minus the corpus. Will it be enough to level us up? Yep, and there is our all-important attribute point. Let's take a little looky here, shall we? I hate to keep bumping strength, but I think we need to. Although we're very close with toughness, agility, and intelligence to another level up. We can just get like a lucky drop of nectar. You're very close to having slam. I should have checked this first, and I probably would have gone with intelligence. Oh well. I think I want to save up for slam. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to save for slam, because hitting people through walls is pretty much some of the most fun you can have in Caves of Cud. So I'm going to do a once over as usual since we're here, see if there's anything worth picking up. Well, this is extremely valuable cybernetic here. How much to identify? 90 drams of water. Is this going to be a cathedra or something? It's a stasis entangler. Interesting. 8 points. Choose one creature in sight. All creatures in the zone other than you and it, excepting creatures in the same square as one of you, are put in stasis for 15 turns. Actually, super OP, but very niche use. I'm not going to buy it, but I just thought I'd show you guys. I mean, that guy just basically stole all of our water there, so why don't we sell all of these sower seeds back to make it up. Pretty cool though. Carbide hand bones, not interested. Let's see if there's anything interesting that the Ica merchant is doing. They do have sun slag. Probably not a bad idea to start getting it, but right now for 2 grand, until we get snake oiler, we're going to be paying like absolute premium on everything. Just 1 drop of nectar is all it potentially will take. Alright, we're at the other gutsmonger here, who has 3 more things that we haven't identified yet. Let's see what they are. It's a skill soft for charging strike. Okay, we already have that. No need for it. Security interlock. That can be interesting. It's going to allow us to go through doors as if we had the key cards. Potentially good. What body part are you installed on? Pretty much anywhere. Okay. Then lastly, that's expensive. There it is. The OG. Biodynamic power plant. This is extremely good. Allows you to power jacked items just using your own body. Means potentially having unlimited power. That wasn't a Star Wars reference, that's just literally what it does. It's hard not to pick this up. How much are you going to charge me for it? 700. I think we go for it. Okay, that looks like a good trade. Now we don't have anywhere near the points to install it yet, and we don't have any jacked items either. We don't know that modifier. We can obviously make jacked ranged weapons by using dueling stance and long blade, but those are skill points we just don't have right now. There's more important things that we need to get. So I'm going to check this last. I think there's like 1 more bookbinder and 1 more Icon merchant. Anything we need here? No, we already know some of that lore. Please, Mr. Kipper, I beg you, give me a drop of nectar. You failed me. Congratulations. Alright, well, before we head into Bethesda, let's go make a little temporary home base over in Ezra, because I'm not feeling very oh, we're on the outskirts of Baylor. Gross. Well, not gross, just not a fan of this mission, generally speaking. We may do it on this run, but not right now. But for the love of God. Oh, hello. I always forget that Putus are friendly to you if you're a Truekin. I'm still probably going to try and murder these guys, though. You see, this guy's implanted, which means if we kill him, and if we learn butchery, we can actually take the implant out of him. And that might be worth it. The only problem is these guys are very powerful. At least the legendary is. The other guys, we don't know what they're really capable of. But he does have some good armor, as you can see. Full Fullerite. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I think we gotta go for it, though. You know? If not, we can always run away, probably, hopefully. Just absolutely annihilate everybody else first. No ads allowed. What weapon are you using? Using a longsword, okay. You do have full Fullerite gear. I'm checking because if he's using a mace, there's a chance he will stun lock me, which I obviously really do not want to happen. Let me pop a little sprint here. Head this away. We're hitting at all. We are doing a little damage. We can stay ahead of him if our quickness is high enough. Not like that. I don't like that whatsoever. There we go. Might not be a bad idea now to pop a little teleport. Bing bong, I'm over here. The shortcut, the cooldown for teleport's actually so low, it's really good. I think now we just send a bunch of shots down range. I don't have any more grenades on me, do I? No, I don't. Yeah, I think we just start popping from across the way here. I'm a bit hesitant to go into melee combat with him. His armor value is going to be really high. I mean, we are critting. He is now injured. We just don't want to get hit. Hoping we can lose him now. Okay, you tried to shield slam me there. I'm not a big fan of that at all. So let me get ahead here a little bit. Maybe a good idea to teleport again. I know this is tedious, but this is what you gotta do. You gotta take any advantage you can get. How are we doing for ammo right now? Absolutely fine. Get over here. Disgusting Putus. If we get a slightly nicer weapon, it's game over. The chain pistols are great, but this guy's got really high armor. Boom. And it only took absolutely everything we had. But look at that, 3,500 XP. Not to mention, what do we... This alone will make it worth it. That's 2 Eater's Nectar injectors right there. Okay. Interesting. You've got a Bethesda Sousa recoiler. Portable wall. And a hover sled. Lovely jubbly. Really, really good stuff here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, before I pick anything up, if we learn the butchery skill, I know we're saving points, but make sure that that's switched on. Yep. And now if we... Right, there we go. We did cut something out of him. You see here, you butcher a weird artifact from the human corpse. We've got 2. We destroyed 1 in the process. Let's see what we got from him. IV port. Okay, I thought we had already ID'd this, but there we go. Double the effects of tonic. By the late game, this is going to be pretty crucial. And communications interlock, which I guess is pretty cool. Alright, fair enough. Hey, we have 2 Eater's Nectar injectors. Now, I'm not normally one to inject them straight up. I like to turn them into drops of nectar, as you probably heard me mention a bunch of times. However, I may just use them because if you don't know, using a drop of nectar, there's a 25% chance for it to proc. Otherwise it fails. But if you use a Eater's Nectar injector straight up, like this, you're guaranteed to get an attribute point, basically. And I need them right now, so I'm going to use one. And then I'm going to immediately put this into strength here, which is going to give us +5. Which means more penetration. I think we do need to think about getting a new hammer pretty soon, though. And then the other one... I'm going to use it again as well. If I were playing a mutant, I wouldn't be doing this. I would be turning them into drops of nectar. But the fact you get to actually pick where your attribute point goes as a Truekin is excellent. And I'm going to grab now some intelligence. Which means we now have enough to learn Slam. You don't know Slam, you make an attack with a cudgel. If you hit, you slam the opponent backwards. Which basically you can hit them through walls. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Let's put that on our hotbar. Right about there. Huge win for us right there. That was a great fight. I know I just basically kited him around, but there you go. I am lost, by the way. Somebody tell me where I am. What were we even doing? Does anybody remember? Oh yeah, we were going to head over to Ezra, weren't we? So let's start by jumping over to the ape village. And then let's speak to the legendary Dromad here in case they have anything. They do indeed have something. They have a flawless... Do we know that lore, by the way? We do know that lore. They have a flawless helmet and gloves. They have a regular crystal shard mail. 2 number 7 bits as well. Okay, let me just figure out what I want here. Right, so we can muster up 1700 drams, which is not much. Again, until we have Snake Oiler, it's not going to be great. So I can pick either... I think I'm going to grab the flawless helmet for now. Yeah, and then I'm going to grab some slugs for the road. And these... Yeah, these 2 number 7 bits seem pretty good as well. We're going to need those. I do kind of want some herbaries, but we're bordering on, yeah, just becoming bankrupt. So it may be a good idea for us to venture back into the ruin and just skim some loot off the surface, I think. Let me keep my precious pentaceps. There we go. Brand new helmet just dropped. The reason I picked the helmet is because the plaster fur gear sells really well, but this is 3 more AV right now, so that's excellent. I just realized, this is really dumb, that our movement speed is actually below the average. And I think that's because we have greased boots. Yeah. I do not like that. That's why people keep catching up to us. Obviously we can't afford any other boots right now, but that's something to bear in mind. We may want to take those off. Anyway, let's start this journey up to Ezra, shall we? Let's see if we encounter anything along the way, like this. I'm feeling pretty good after that fight with those Putus Templar there. It does mean that the rest of them are going to hate me more, but I'm absolutely fine with that. There we go. Books. Books, glorious books. Free salve injector as well, you can't be mad with that. And brand new Resha floor. So we definitely want to head back to the stilt sooner rather than later. We're probably going to get like, I don't know, like 10k XP for handing in that piece of Resha floor. Another ruin here. Oh, this one had a becoming nook. Did you see that pop up? That means there's going to be a free cybernetic of some variety here. Nice. Let's clear the map first. Make sure no losers try and sneak up on me. Like that guy. And that one. Okay, I was about to say, I hope there's not a legendary godhead here. We can attempt to rebuke them. We really want to make some rep with Naphtali and with robots because that's going to allow us to really thrive in the late game. Hated by insects. Let me start by trying to rebuke you right now. Okay, we didn't quite do it, but you do wander away. Can I speak to you? I can. This is huge though. Even if the rebuke doesn't work, they basically stop being hostile. So we're going to do the water ritual here. That's why we collected oil. Naphtali rep. Robot rep. Neither of them were enough to bring us into the positive. Or maybe this will. There we go. Naphtali is now indifferent. That is a huge win for us. Amazing. That means we no longer have to worry about those guys attacking us, which means we can speak with more robots in the future and start to garner as much robot rep as possible. Alright, well it was just rapid release finger flexors, but it is free money. At the very least. I'm just curious, I don't really don't want to uninstall night vision. Yeah, we are going to need a lot. Oh, there's another one. We are going to need a lot more credit wedges in order to put the biodynamic power plant to use. May not be feasible until the late game. Let's go check what we have up here real quick. Oh, force modulator. Okay. These are very good if you want to start killing chrome pyramids. Allows you to bypass having to make a buttload of EMP grenades. That's a flamethrower. Flamethrower, by the way, incredibly good. Even past Bethesda Susa. There is a stairway down here. But I have something else more. We are right on the edge of greatness. Let me shoot this bozo from afar. That's a nice amount of XP, honestly. That's more Resha floor as well, which is wonderful. Yeah, killing those addies, really good way of making XP. Okay, there's Asphodel. I'm not going to talk with them just yet. Let's go straight to Ezra and see what's what. Free boar jerky, sure. I don't want the salt though. There's been a few times where I've been here recently where people have been attacking each other, so I always get a little bit nervous when I come here now. But it looks like we're good. Six Shrew is really the first semi-decent trader that we've had so far, so 2 free herbaries as well, that is huge. Excellent. Right, let's start by speaking to Six Shrew here. This is going to be our sort of home base for the time being. What do you have on you, bud? Bunch of unidentified stuff, and number 6 bit, I think we needed that for something. Flawless mace. 1400 though, we cannot afford that. That's a bummer. Still, I will take this. We wanted it for something, I don't remember what. Some kind of recipe that we learned. Take this, take that, take these. And then take these. Let's see what it was. Do I remember? It was for a geomagnetic disc. Well, we can make one, so why not? There we go. We now have a geomagnetic disc. I would like a solar cell. Perfect. We can now throw that around like a lunatic. Let's go grab the recoiler from Ela, admired by dogs, just like by the Merchants Guild. I'm probably not going to do the water ritual with you. Another equipment rack. And morphogenetic as well. I think that's a level 3 though. Yeah. But look, credit wedge. This is our next goal, is we save for this credit wedge. This is going to do wonders for us. I guess this has to be a cathedra. How much to ID you? That's really expensive, isn't it? Look at it this way, even if we do ID it, we're not going to be able to, we know what this is. We need this. This is the recoiler. It looks like we'll be getting rid of our precious pentaceps. Finally. I don't think we have enough to do anything. We can ID this stuff. Precision force lathe. This is cool. This basically allows you to throw knives. We did a build with this in our previous Truekin build. It's got a sad amount of damage, but it's a really cool build idea. That's really expensive. Penetrating radar, huge. I really want this. This allows you to see basically beyond walls, what's behind a wall. And you can make it even more powerful with compute power, which is what we're going to be going for later on. And this is the other thing, the grafted mirror arm. This just gives you one additional arm, or one additional throwing slot. So if you couple this, with the throwing knives, which is what we did last time, really, really cracked. I would love penetrating radar. That has to be a cathedra. Has to be. I'm a little short of water, so I'm just gonna get rid of all of my copper nuggets, but let's ID this. There's our Ezra recoiler, and it even came with a chem cell. How generous. What the hell was that noise? Anyway, ladies and gents, I think we're going to leave it here. I think the next thing to do here is to buy that credit wedge. I know I really did think we were going to do Bethesda Susa today, but we will do that next episode. We'll start skimming the surface and seeing if we can take on the trolls along the way. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving me a like. It helps out immensely. Subscribe for more Caves of Cud. And until next time, take it easy.